All right, well, what's happening, Ward Wrestling Live? We are here with another amazing lady hammer in our country, Anna Luciano of the great King University. She's two-time college All-American at King University. She's a six-time high school All-American. She was a three-time state champ here in Florida at the Osceola Cowboys, a little program down there that does pretty good. And we got her here with us today. So what's up, Anna? How are you? It's so good to see you. So good to meet you. And thank you so much for coming on.
Hello, thanks for having me. Like, I always seen your shows and it always looks good. And I was like, let me get up there and get talking to you. And it's
Well,
interesting.
I'm happy you did. I would love to get more girls on. So please share my link with all your girlfriends.
Of course, any chance I
uh,
get.
it's very difficult to get ladies on. So whenever I get them on, I'm very stoked because uh, I want to spread the word too. I want to spread the love. So yeah, I'm
Yeah,
working it
thanks
out.
for having
So
me.
hey, what's this summer been like for you?
Summer's been good. Like, I took advantage of being able to be home and just train. Like, I know it was hard to get to like a facility and train with a lot of people. So like I'll train in like garages with some coaches. Like I'll train with Coach Bird or I'll train with Coach Kerwin, and they always kept me rounded, wrestling, lifting, any chance I got. And they were always pushing me. They were like, "You might have been off, but still get a run in, still get a lift in, still come in the room, come wrestle a little bit. Don't have to be around a lot of people, but give it every chance you get to get better and work hard." So I think those two coaches mainly for like pushing me this summer and really like helping me like continue to train.
Yeah, what was it like? First of all, how did you get into wrestling?
How did I get into wrestling? I was in middle school and like we had a little middle school wrestling and I thought it was cool, and I saw my older brother wrestle in high school and I was like, this seems fun. And so I started wrestling in middle school and I was doing pretty good. I was always strong, so I was beating up on them middle school girls, and I saw Osceola had a solid girls team, and I was like, I'm gonna continue wrestling Osceola. And so I just kept going and kept getting better and continuing to use my strength. And this time now I had better technique, not just strong. So I used that to my advantage. And like the girls, they were really cool. Coach Bird was like really tough and he always pushed me hard. So it was just like something like I felt like it was meant for me.
Yeah, and I mean, it's amazing how much the ladies wrestling has grown down here in Florida, and I mean across the nation. But you came through Florida here, and I got to imagine even from when you were in middle school to when your senior year, you had to see the girls tournament go from 70 girls to 350 girls. And
Yeah,
that had to be pretty awesome to see, huh?
it was really cool seeing like going from like a little small gym to like barely being able to fit all the girls into the gym, and like having to go for hours for 2 days because the gym didn't have enough mats, to like the bleachers being so filled up there was nowhere to sit half the time. And just seeing like the girls rest, just seeing them grow, and then seeing how excited girls were to continue to get more girls and like having more people to train with, more girls to practice with, not just boys. It was pretty cool and really exciting to see.
Yeah, I think what'll be cool is that 21-22 state championship when the girls are on the big stage, and I hope
Yeah,
that all you lady state champions come back and are in the room or in the gym or are at the Silver Spurs watching that. I think it'll be amazing to see, and I'm glad to see it. But but even here in Central Florida, I mean, Osceola, right? Freedom, Dr.
mhm,
Phillips. I mean, you three have really grown that. We're starting to see other girls' programs start to come to fruition, and I'm sure now, finding out that it's sanctioned, there's going to be a big push at the public school level because I know that the difficult thing was, well, if the high schools aren't sanctioning it, it's difficult to fund. It's difficult to have the program. So
yeah.
it's going to be a lot easier for coach to say, yeah, we'll do it. And I hope to see more girls coming from it. And I heard your state tournament is way more fun than the boys. So
Yeah.
I look forward to seeing the dancing and the singing and all the stuff that I heard. So it's like one big wrestling cheer practice. They said the girls, they get down like when they're off the mat, they do they're dancing, they're singing, they're having fun. They said the camaraderie is just crazy.
Yeah, we like to have a good time. We don't always we take it serious once on the mat, but once off the mat, it's always a good time. Laugh, enjoy yourself. But when it's time to battle, we always go out there and battle for every position.
Yeah, I think it'll bring another energy. It'll be fun. Um, talk about Coach Bird. What has he meant to you and your life and your ability to get to college and be a state champion and now be a college All-American?
Coach Bird has done a lot for me. Like, he pushed me from my freshman year where I barely knew how to wrestle and all I knew was a double leg kind of to like where I am now. Every chance I got, he always pushed me. He always made me run that mile when I did not like running. He would be like, "We're running today, Anna," and you could see it in my face. Like, I was not excited. I was not ready, and I did not want to. But he always made me go out there and run, and he always pushed me. And the sprints, the running, the lifting, he'll be like, "You could put more weight on there." And I'm like, "Okay." Like, I'll put my little fives, a little bit of 10 maybe, and he'll be like, "Put a 25, put a 35." And it's like, oh, yay, let's get strong today. So, like, he pushed me on the mat, off the mat. Even if I was struggling in school, he'll help me out. He'd be like, "Let's study today. Let's make sure we get them grades up so, like, you could do good on your test scores. You could do well in classes so that way you can get into a good college." And I feel like he had a lot of influence on, like, getting me to college, helping pushing me so I could, like, continue to want to wrestle, continue to do better, and just continue to focus on not only wrestling but schooling at the same time.
Yeah,
Just,
and you're back at King now, right?
yes.
I could tell you're in a dorm, right?
Yes.
I see the little fans in the windows.
Yeah, it's a little hot in here.
Hot. That's brings back memories. No. So talk about King U. What made King U the right place for you? What made you choose King U?
To me, it was honestly the environment and, like, the feeling of being here. Like, I talked to Julia a lot, and she was just telling me how good it was, like the feeling you get when you get here, the intensity of the girls, and how everyone on the mat just wants to, like, be the best. And I just felt like that was, like, really important to me because I always want to be the best. I always want to push myself. And knowing Coach Bird, he always pushed me. And then hearing Julia talk about it, and then seeing, like, the girls that have come out of this program, like Sarah Hildebrandt, Ali Reagan, Forrest Monari, I was like, wow, like, this is a solid program. I really want to continue to, like, improve and get better. I see these girls on the world team. Maybe I'll be on the world team one day. And, like, seeing them and then, like, seeing Julia, having them help me, I was like, wow, I think this will be a good program for me personally with how hard they work, all the stuff. And then I saw the hills first time when I came here, and I was like, oh, yeah, this is going to be a 10 and a good time.
Talk about not liking to run.
Oh, yeah. I thought I didn't like running on flat land. Running on a hill is completely different. It's a different level of mentality and pushing yourself because those hills never end. They just keep on going.
You're a sophomore this year, right?
I'm a junior this year.
Oh, a junior. Okay, so what I saw was last year's photo, right?
Yes.
Nice. Well, good for you. Junior year already, still on the mat, still wrestling strong. Now transitioning from high school to college, what would you tell young ladies to prepare themselves for the next level?
Don't be afraid to push yourself. Because I know getting into a college room is different from high school. You feel like you're not ready. But trust me, you are ready. Once you get in there, don't be afraid to, like, challenge someone bigger than you, someone stronger than you, someone that's supposed to be better than you. Be like, hey, like, I want to wrestle live with you this match, and I want to really see what I can do. And, like, don't let that, just because they're there for, like, longer than you and they're, like, their junior year of college doesn't mean that you can't go out there and show something and really, like, push yourself to, like, the breaking point, to the limit, and really see what you can do. And I think, like, that's something really important. I feel like I should have done that more in my freshman year, just, like, calling people out, pushing myself, seeing, like, what I can do personally, like, how good I can be. And I feel like that's something important that girls coming into college should start doing.
Now, did you start to transition a little bit into freestyle prior to getting to the college, knowing that was going to be, folk style will be no longer for you?
Yeah, around my junior year of high school, I started wrestling, like, more national tournaments like Fargo. I went to Body Bar. I joined a Florida girls team that was coached by Coach Kerwin, and so like I went with him, and he took me to Body Bar in Fargo, and like it was a completely different feel, different environment. Going to Fargo for the first time was different, magical. Like it was an amazing tournament. Seeing all these girls go out there and just like go at it was so cool.
You became like a fan. You wanted to watch the matches, right? Instead of
like, oh, let me watch the matches. Oh no, I gotta go warm up.
Seeing some studs. I mean, that's awesome. You know, so being in the room, talk about Coach Mormon and Coach Salata. I know that obviously their program has spit out champion after champion after champion, not just on the mat, but in life, right?
Yes.
You know, what have you learned from these two so far? And watching, you know, I haven't met Coach Mormon. Obviously, he's a great coach. He's doing big things at King U. I have met Salata, and I've heard her work ethic is second to none. So, you know, with those two personalities in your room, how does that rub off on the team? And when you're tired, making you put in that second effort, or, you know, what do those two mean to the program?
They mean a lot. Like with them running this program, I feel like us girls just like want to get better, and just we see how hard they push us and how hard Julia works and how hard like coach like JM pushes us, that it just makes us want to continue to get better and improve and work hard. They have the mindset that you don't quit, you don't give up. Like on our door, they'll be like walk in, crawl out on the mat room door, and it's just like, wow, like you walk into this room, you better crawl out. You're pushing yourself so hard. And I just, that like mindset and intensity is just like amazing to have coaches that like believe in you and push you as hard as you need to be pushed. Not necessarily want to be pushed, but need to be pushed is amazing to me. Like, it's like a coach that like doesn't give up on you, works you to the end. Like when you're dead tired, will be like, let's do some sprints. And you're like, oh man, I am dead tired, but okay, let's run some sprints as hard as we possibly can to just continue to burn our lungs out and just continue to like improve and like get our conditioning better, our technique better, and then our overall person like better. Like if they ever need to talk, they're always there to talk to you, and they're always there to sit down and have a conversation with you and be like, hey, like, is everything okay? Is something wrong? Like if you had a bad day, they'll pull you aside and they'll be like, is everything okay? Like, are you okay? Like, what's going on? And then like they're just great people, great coaches, and overall like it's just a fantastic place to be at.
Yeah, that's awesome. You know, what town is King U in?
It's in Bristol, Tennessee, right on the Bristol, Virginia line. So it's right there.
Have you gotten to the Bristol racetrack yet?
Yes, I have. It's pretty big. It's kind of cool. Like around Christmas time, they do the Bristol lights, and they'll like decorate it full of lights, and you could drive around the racetrack with your car, and it's kind of cool. It's like, oh,
Yeah,
look, I'm
just like Kissimmee, right?
yeah. Oh, yeah. For sure.
A little bit different.
Just a little, not as there's just a little different. It's like similar but different at the same time.
It was nice to get a change of scenery.
Yeah, it's so beautiful here. Like I absolutely love it. Like I might not love climbing the hills and the mountains, but seeing the mountains and seeing the leaves change, and like we get all 4 seasons here. It's amazing. Like the colors of the leaves changing to like you see like red, orange. It's so beautiful to me. I love nature. I love seeing nature, and just walking around the campus. It's the most beautiful thing you'll ever see.
So better food in Tennessee than Kissimmee?
The food is different.
Other than mom's house?
It's not the same as my mom's cooking, but I'm adjusting.
Yeah, better barbecue?
Yeah, barbecue is good here.
That's awesome. I'm sure you've got to eat it sparingly. Well, you can do chicken, right?
Yeah.
You can do a lot of chicken during the season. I mean, my son is only 15, but I know every week he's prepping chicken breast and rice and asparagus, and you know the drill, right?
Gotta keep those beans in and get that protein in.
So, you guys gonna get a big TV set up in the wrestling room and watch your girl go at it?
I'll probably get it set up down here in like our basement, and because we have a big TV in our basement and like set it up and watch Julia wrestle and just watch her like go out there and dominate. I'm really excited to see it.
Where is she's on the Rockfin card, right?
Yes.
And I don't remember. Did I see where is it going to be taking place?
You have to go to like the website and buy it to like be able to watch the match.
What city will it be in?
Uh,
Yeah, I don't know either.
Not 100% sure.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out myself, but she's been training in the room, getting it on.
Yes.
So watching her coach, and then I'm sure you've seen her often because she's on that Olympic run. Personally train. Does it bring a crowd around the mat to watch her train for her matches and train for her goals also, or does she grab you girls and kick your ass a little bit to keep her in shape?
She'll like go in like every now and then when like we don't have practice, and she would just go wrestle, and sometimes I'll like walk in and see her just finishing up and I'm like, man, I missed it. Like, but seeing she scraps, she goes out there, she pushes herself, and it's always interesting and cool to see like not only my coach coaching me but also working hard and like doing the same things, like doing what she preaches basically. Like I'm pushing myself just as hard. I want you to push yourself too. And so it's always fun and interesting to see and exciting to see like your coach work just as hard as you do, if not harder. So it makes you want to work harder and push yourself even more. So like you could get to the level where you're just as good, if not better.
Yeah, and I'm sure she brings a lot of practice partners in that are big names, world level. So you get an opportunity to see how these people train and think and work. And whether it's a lady or a man, it's probably fun to watch, huh?
Yeah.
So we're hoping Salada Valencia. We're hoping to see her kick some butt. That'll be awesome.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about what wrestling has meant to you for your young life so far.
It's meant a lot for me. It's helped me keep me in shape. It's helped me like have a different mindset than like I feel like the average person, because like I have a lot more confidence now since joining wrestling. I feel like a lot of people lack the confidence that you need to go about your daily life. I feel like wrestling has really made me believe in myself a lot more, really made me trust like my training and what I do, and knowing like if I'd done everything I possibly can, like I should just go out there and be able to just compete. It makes me want to work hard in like every aspect of my life, and not just like wrestling but like in the books too, and continue to like work hard in school and like just keep going at it every chance I get. Like it's just something like I feel like wrestling like done a lot for me personally and mentally.
Yeah, and now I know we spoke a little bit earlier about it being sanctioned now in Florida, and what is that going to mean to the girls coming behind you through high school? I know, fortunately you had opportunities and you found the right place for you, but how many more opportunities are these young girls getting now that you've paved the way for?
I feel like now that Florida is getting sanctioned, a lot more girls will choose to wrestle instead of like not wrestling. Because I know when I was in high school, at least, it was really hard to get girls to wrestle or like talk girls into wrestling, because they were like, no, it's just a boy sport, or like I don't know, it looks hard. But like them seeing it's sanctioned now, and like we're gonna get some of the same opportunities the guys got, and like it's gonna be a really big thing. It might bring more girls out there and show a lot more teams in Florida that girls are here to wrestle. It's not just a boy sport, it's a girl sport too. And we're here to go out there. We're here to wrestle just as hard as the boys. And we could do a lot of things the boys can't do. We're more flexible. A lot of us are fast, strong, and it's kind of fun and exciting and awesome to see Florida get sanctioned. And these girls have so much more opportunities than I did when I was in high school. And then just seeing them like, because I talk to a lot of girls that's still in high school and how excited they are about the program, about Florida growing, and they're like, wow, it's really cool. It's exciting to see, like, we get to be on a big stage. And I'm like, yeah, that it's pretty cool. Like, you get to be on a big stage before you go to like a big national tournament, and like it'll give you confidence to be able to wrestle on a big stage instead of your first time being like in nationals and you're like, whoa, these are a bunch of different people. It's like your stay, it's a little more comforting, it's more comfortable, but it's also like bigger and better at the same time.
Yeah, I mean that's incredible, right? You know, NAIA just in your 2 years there has grown um, a lot. And I talked to Coach Flavin yesterday, and Coach Sword messaged some stuff there, but he had mentioned that in 2004, ladies beach wrestling is going to be in the Olympics.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, so I don't know if you know that or not, but um, that's going to be big for young ladies to be able to look and see another avenue they can shoot for, right?
Yeah, that's kind of cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, you know it now. Oh
Yeah.
04. I mean, oh 04. Whew, 24. It's going to be in the Olympics. So what do they call it? Like Beach Greco or something, Beach Lady Greco or something. But it'll be there, and it's going to be great because to get to see another stage for the girls to show their badasses on is going to be awesome. So I'm
Yeah.
happy to see that. I was happy to hear about it, and I'm sure as the word gets through to all you young ladies out there, it'll be awesome because you'd be like, okay, not only can I shoot for the USA team in freestyle, I can also shoot for it on the beach, and opportunities are there. So it'll be a little badass. I like it. Well, this has been so cool. I love getting to talk to anybody in wrestling, especially some cool Florida badass girls
Yeah.
going out the country and going around the country and doing big things. Man, there's so many of you ladies, not just badass lady wrestlers, but from Florida, man, around the nation in these NAIA schools doing big things, and uh, really awesome to see.
Thank you.
So I got these 10 questions for you. Ready?
Yes.
All right, let's go. Chips Ahoy or Oreo?
Chips Ahoy.
Ooh, can you bite one without getting a chocolate chip?
Can I bite one without getting a chocolate chip? I don't know. They put a lot of chocolate chips in those.
uh, the funk roll or the leg lace?
I'm more of a gut wrench person,
Well, that's coming up next.
but I guess the leg lace.
Ice cream or froyo?
Froyo.
I wrote down frozen yogurt, but I know that's what you guys call it, right? Froyo. Waist roll or chest lock?
Um, yeah, gut wrench.
Waffle fries or steak fries?
Waffle fries are pretty good. I go with waffle fries.
Especially from the Chick-fil-A, right?
Yeah.
Head and arm or suplex?
Probably a head and arm.
How about hamburger or cheeseburger?
Hamburger.
Single leg or double leg?
Double leg.
Are you a sweet girl or a sour girl?
I think I'm really nice.
Yeah. Okay. Do you like chocolate or gummy bears?
I love gummies. I'm not going to lie.
I got one son loves the chocolate, the sweets. I got another one that loves like the Sour Patch Kids, the gummy bears, you know.
Gummy bears are really good. I really like gummies.
All right. Foot sweep or high C?
High C.
Nice. Man, it was so awesome to meet you, Anna.
Yeah,
Thanks for coming on a little bit early for me, so we can knock this out, and I'll get it up on the page here in just a few minutes, and you're welcome to share it around with all your friends and everything. Keep kicking life's ass and keep doing big things. I look forward to being a fan of yours this year. God willing, wrestling happens. And I look forward to one day hopefully meeting you down here in one of the Florida rooms or somewhere across the country. And hey, go Salada, kick some ass, King U, right?
Yeah. Every representation we get is awesome.
Yeah, it's a good thing. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate you.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's awesome. And please share my link with all your team members if any of them would like to come on. I'd love to have them on. And let's represent your college.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. Anytime. You hit me up. You got my link. You got my contact. Let's do it.
All right.
All right. Make Florida proud.